Hello everyone. Today we will talk about the surjective function. In my previous video, I explained about injective function, the first one. If you want to clear your concept of function, relation, composite function, domain, codomain, range, please go through the videos on my channel and I have given the link in my description here. Please check. So let's start the surjective function today. A function fx tends to y said to be surjective function if each element of set y is the image of some element in the x. This is the definition of a function. I'll explain you here. Then you will understand what is surjective function. This is the definition, and in maths language, in function language, this is the definition of the surjective function. The function fx tends to y is surjective if for all y belong to y, there will be an x belong to x such that f of x equal to y. And sometimes a surjective function is also referred to as onto function. This is in function form. Let's understand in the arrow diagram here. This is the first set, this is the x, and this is y. X have element a, b, c, and y have element 1 and 2. And clearly, first understand, is this function, I have written this function, but first understand, is this a function? Then we will decide whether this function is surjective or not. How to decide if this is a function or not, I explained you in my previous videos in the function how to identify this is function or not. Consider the first set as daughter. And this is a mother set. Okay. See, A is a daughter of mother of A is 1. So basically in function form we say that 1 is the image of A. But how to understand, this is the funny way to understand the function. So A is a daughter and 1 is mother of A. B is daughter, 2 is mother of B. C is also a daughter, 2 is also a mother of C. So two daughters which they have mother 2, one mother 2. So here this is a function. Okay, you go through my video of function, then you will understand exactly what is function. So this way we identify this is a function. Now check that if this is surjective function or not. So surjective function says fx tends to y said to be surjective function if each element of y here is the image of some element in x. So no element should be left in this set. So in this arrow diagram, every element of codomain, this is the codomain, has arrow going towards it. Every element, no element left out here. It means each element of codomain y is the image of some element in the domain. This is these elements called domain, and here is range and codomain. But if I'll give you some other number here, this one, so codomain will be 1, 2, and 3. But range, what will be the range? Which is exactly image of some element of A. So range will be only 1 and 2. So you go through the function video. There you can understand domain, codomain, and range very clearly. So this is a surjective function as there is no element left here. Okay, but try to identify, there is a first video I explained in injective function. Try to identify this is surjective, is this injective or not. So injective function, there should be only one arrow coming towards it, but here two have two arrows coming towards it. So this is not injective function. Go to my video of injective function. There you can understand. Now let's understand this, how to identify any curve or any graph that this is a surjective function or not. So basically in surjective function, you can understand by seeing that codomain should be equal to range. So every element of set Y have is the image of some element of X. So codomain should be equal to range. See here, if I added here 3, this will be codomain, but 3 is not element of any of the element of X. So that's why this will be not surjective. But now this is a surjective function. Now try to identify whether this graph is surjective or not. How to identify this graph is surjective or not? What we will do, we will draw a horizontal line. It should intersect the curve at least once. Okay, so let's try to draw a horizontal line here. Anywhere you can try. This I draw, and let's draw once more here. So this is a, you can clearly see this graph intersected the curve 3 times. So what will be the definition of surjective function? If we if we try to draw what horizontal line test, so this horizontal line intersected the curve more than once. But what surjective function says, when you draw a horizontal line, it should intersect the curve at least once. Then this curve will be a surjective function. So this is surjective function. Now we will do few questions to investigate if this is a surjective function or not. So first question is here. Investigate if the function f of real number to real number x tends to 3x plus 4 is surjective or not. If this is a question of surjective function, how to identify whether this function fx equal to 3x plus 4 is surjective or not. How to do this question? Let's do it here. We will write the rule of the function first. So rule of the function is fx equal to 3x plus 4. This way, this is the rule of the function. But in the Venn diagram or set A, set x, there is a real number, and set y also a real number. The meaning of f r to r, this is. So x is also real number, y is also a real number. So see here if this function is surjective or not. So fx equal to 3x plus 4. As I explained in my previous videos, fx is same as y. So y equal to, write down 3x plus 4. Rearrange the equation to get x here, or uh, here you can see that y is the subject, make x the subject. So x the subject means we need x equal to everything. So first what we will do, first we will swap the rule here. Swap the rule means bring everything to your left side and bring y to your right side. So 3x plus 4 equal to y, and try to find out here x. So x I can see here only, so keep a 3x here, your left side, and bring this 4 to your right side. So this one will be y minus 4. Now x equal to y minus 4 over 3. So how to identify this is a, here what I can see, we have the question y equal to, and we swapped and rearranged the equation, and we got x equal to y minus 4 over 3. Here you can say each value of y, each value of y belong to real number, there will be some value of x you will get. What does that mean? If you substitute any number, any real number, as x and y both are real, if you substitute any real number y, you will get x also a real number. It means this function is surjective function. So try to understand here. Let us substitute y equal to 1, which is a real number. Okay. So x equal to, our equation is x equal to y minus 4 over 3. Try to substitute y in place of y1. So this will be y minus 4 over 3. This one will be minus 3 over 3 equal to minus 1, which is also a real number. So it means for 1, we substituted 1 and we got minus 1 for x value. It means you understood here, if you substituted 1 here in y, you got this 1 is the image of minus 1. This is x and this is y. Whatever you are substituting for y, you will get some element in x. Try to substitute now x equal to, let's substitute x, 8. Then x equal to 8 minus 4 over 3. You got 4 over 3. If you divide it, you will get 1 point something. So this is also a real number. So it means we substituted y8 and we got some element of 8 is the element of 4 over 3. So it means, what does that mean? Each, you can write the in the language of function that each element of the codomain, here each element of the codomain is the image of some element of the domain, and so this function is surjective function. This way you can identify the surjective function, and if the curve is there, you can identify by horizontal line. If the function is there, function form, you can identify, swap and rearrange the formula to get x, and if you get x equal to some equation here, let's do second equation, then you can identify how to do this. Take one more example here. Here is the example. Explain here why the function fx equal to x square plus 2 is not surjective. This one is not surjective. Let's check out why this function is not surjective. First, write the rule of the function here. So here rule is fx equal to x square plus 2. And real number to real number means x is real number, set of all numbers here real, and here also we will get real number. Other than real number, we will not get it here. Then this function will be not surjective. So fx equal to x square plus 2. Now what we will do, fx is same as y. So y equal to x square plus 2. Swap the rule here. So everything I am going to bring it x to my left side, because I need to find out x here. So x square plus 2 equal to y. Now we need to find x is x. So x square, keep it this side, and y minus 2. Then x equal to square root of y minus 2. We will get it here. Now see, is this function is surjective or not? So this is not a surjective function. Okay. Now why this is not a surjective function? Let's check out here. Here, if you substitute some value of y, you will not get x as a real number, as this function says x and y both are real number. But if you substitute few values of y, not all the values, but few values, if you substitute here, you will not get real number x. For example, let's understand here. For example, x equal to, let's take x equal to y minus 1. Let's sub in y equal to 2 here and try to find out x. Square root of 2 minus 1. So x equal to square root of 2 minus 1 is 1. And you will get what? plus and minus 1. So how plus or minus 1? If I will do it x square equal to 4. So what will be the x? Square will become square root. So x equal to square root of 4 will be 2. But it will come out as plus and minus both. So that's why here plus minus both. So plus 1 and minus 1 both are real number. So here we are getting real number. Now but if you substitute y equal to 0 as 0 is also real number. So what I substituted first? I substituted first here 2 which is real. Now I am going to first here 2 I substituted. So I got element here plus 2 and minus 2. Okay, 2 is the image of plus 2 and minus 2. Plus 2 is the image of plus 1 and minus 1. Okay, both have. So as this is clearly surjective function, okay, now I'm going to sub in 0 here and let's check out this is real number plus 1 and minus 1. Now I'm going to substitute 0 which is a real number. Let's check that can we find any number in x which is real number. Let's check out here. So x equal to square root of 0 minus 1. So x equal to we will get minus 1. Square root of minus 1 is not a real number. You will not get any number. You can't find out the square root of minus 1 here. So this is not a real number. Thus, there is no element of the domain which have image in the codomain. Let's understand this in Venn diagram. So this function here will be not surjective function. Now I'm going to explain you by Venn diagram this one. See, I took it 2 and we got image plus 1. 2 is the image of plus 1 and minus 1, which is correct. And now I put it 0. So 0 is not, 0 is image of square root of minus 1. But square root of minus 1 is not a real number. Real number, but here in the question here, it says that real number x is also real number, y should be also real number. So from the question we are not getting here real number, so this will be not surjective function. Now one more thing here I will explain you. If I will give you two Venn diagram here, this is A, B and C, and I am going to get it here 0, 1, 2, 3, and A is the image of 1, B is the image of 2, C is the image of 3. So try to identify, if you want you can pause the video, try to identify this is a function or not. Yes, this is a function. It doesn't matter here any element left out here. So if you take together 0, 1, 2, 3, all will be codomain. But 1 is mapping to A, 2 is mapping to B, 3 is mapping to C. So this 1, 2, 3 is range. So as this is not, this is function, but not surjective function. But not surjective function. Why not surjective function? In surjective function, codomain should be equal to range. Here 0 is left out. 0 is not the image of any of the element in X. So every element should be image of every element of domain. So this way we will identify the surjective function. Now few questions for you to try. You can pause the video. Here is the question. This is an arrow diagram. I'm I made it two Venn diagram here, X and Y, and I'm not writing here function or relation here. We have to check first. So question is, explain, is this a function? So you can try to pause the video and try to identify this is a function or not. So check here, this is X Venn diagram and this is Y, and X have element A, B, C, and B have element 2, 4, 5. We have to identify whether this is a function or not. So how to identify this is a function or not? Try to make this X is daughter and this Y is mother. So A is the daughter, mother of A is 2, B is the daughter, mother of B is 4, C is the daughter, mother of C is 4. It can be two sisters have one mother, okay, but two mother cannot have one daughter, okay. So this way, first X try to assume that this is daughter and this is mother, and say that this is any parent, but they have no child here. So yes, this is a, you can write it down, yes, this is a function. Now second part of this question is this a surjective function? So for surjective function, codomain should be equal to range. In surjective function, every element of Y must have an arrow going towards it. But you can notice here 5 have no arrow coming here, no arrow coming towards it, towards 5, and 2 arrows arriving at 4 and 5 left out here, no arrows arriving at 5. So here clearly codomain is not equal to range. What is range here? Range is 2 and 4 and codomain is 2, 4 and 5. Codomain is 2, 4 and 5. So here clearly you can say that this is not a surjective function. No. Is this a surjective function? No, this is not a surjective function. Now, second part of the question is saying, suggest what changes could be made to form a new function that would be surjective. In this arrow diagram, Venn diagram, what changes we can make here to make this function, this relation as this function as surjective function. So if we move one arrow from C to 5, we can make this function to be surjective function, as there will be codomain equal to range. So try to make it surjective function. Let's remove this arrow from here, and what I'm going to do it, I'm moving it here. Now we have every element of Y is the image of some element of X. So here we made codomain equal to range. So moving one arrow from C to 5, we can make this function as surjective function. Okay, this you have to write it down here. So move one arrow from C to 5, we can make this surjective function, as here codomain will be equal to range. Now second question is here, this diagram is a part of a curve represent a function f of real number to real number fx to y. Identify whether this function is surjective or not. You have to identify whether this function is surjective or not. How to identify? For the surjective function, you can draw a horizontal line, and horizontal line should intersect at least once here. So here are the horizontal line. I am drawing it here. Let's draw it here and here. You can see clearly this horizontal line intersecting this curve more than once. So this curve represent a surjective function. So yes, this is surjective function. So this is all for surjective function. If you have any question related to function or any topic of maths, you can ask in comment section. I would be really happy to answer your question. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will meet you all in my next video. Stay safe and take care.